He's accustomed to this. All eyes on Cristiano Ronaldo in the warm-up. A hat-trick in his last game. Will he prosper once more? We'll have the action on EA TV. An exciting night in store. A warm welcome. We're here at the Coliseum Alfonso Perez. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It is Getafe facing Barcelona.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Well, the power was there. Not really the placement, however. Goal kick. Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Marc-Andre ter Stegen stands between the posts. Frenkie de Jong plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Lionel Messi. Well, plenty of power, but just too much height on it. Well, as we glance at the table, it really is shaping up to be a captivating season, highly competitive, especially at the summit.
Well, what a great title race this looks like being. Yes, there's a long way to go, but it's difficult to split these teams at the moment. Let's hope I'm right.
Well, danger here as he runs at them. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Straight forward for the keeper. And making headway. Ronaldo is at the far post. Not really the ideal clearance. And no problems at all for the keeper. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
You know, when Ronaldo is on the pitch, we tend to think, might be a chance here. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Playing it in. Well, he has a flair for the dramatic. Let's give him high marks for that.
Yeah, it's always the risk. You can end up looking a bit silly if it doesn't come off. He's having a quick chuckle to himself. He knows that wasn't a good effort.
Okay, interesting. Just hearing the situation has changed in the Valencia game. So let's get an update from Alex.
It's a goal for Valencia. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 36 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Well, possibilities in the centre. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Messi. Ronaldo. Well, there it is, the referee's whistle. We're at the midway point of the game here at the Coliseum Alfonso Perez. Well, even the best can't do it all the time. And so back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And the problem not completely solved. He's got to score! Well, when you attempt a bicycle kick, you've got to get it spot on. De Jong. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and the clearance just isn't good enough. Giving up possession in a dangerous area, just poor defending all round.
So the game has restarted, and it's Barcelona in front. Unal. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And a good-looking pass. Well, full marks for trying, but he couldn't quite get it on the target. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. De Jong. Promising sequence. Neymar waiting to pounce. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. It's Getafe, and they take on Rayo Vallecano.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Not the best clearance. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, have enjoyed so much possession, but they've shown a real lack of creativity today. They need to be far more inventive in the final third if they're to turn things round here.
Well, looking to put the ball to good use here. Just the challenge that was required. Good-looking sequence. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. And time for the change now. Well, the free kick just over the crossbar.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was going in, but as you said, Derek, just over the crossbar, not quite coming down in time.
More action from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Barcelona, and they'll be facing Espanyol.
Well, the fans are certainly playing their part here. Just listen to this noise.
Frankie de Jong. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Stefan Mitrovic. Well, they have the ball once more. Good technique displayed. Ronaldo at the ready. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, let's just have another look at this. The cross from Neymar is played into a really dangerous area, and the strike could not get any better. He hit through the back of the ball with such power. What a goal this is.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Oh, he's lost possession. And the final whistle has sounded. The end of the game here, a win for Barcelona. Their fans are going to be happy about that. Our camera lens trained on one man. What a fabulous start to the season for him. Does he have more goals in his future? Stay with us. And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It's Real Madrid facing Celta Vigo.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well read to ease the pressure. Real Madrid certainly did enough in the last game against Espanyol. What do you anticipate seeing this time, Stuart?
Well, their 2-0 win was an excellent all-round display, particularly the way they won the ball back. Today, I think we'll see them dominate the play, create good chances and win the game. Let's hope they play at their best.
Quite simply, an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today and eventually break that record.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Abel. And he could really get at the opposition. Big chance! And it was a great chance for 1-0.
Well, that should have been the opener, shouldn't it? What a chance that was.
Couldn't hang on to the ball. And space to exploit, maybe. Teammates in the middle. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And then just look at this finish, Derek. He does so well to read the bounce. Often you can send these into row Z, but he makes the perfect contact. Stunning goal, really.
Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. He's lost it. And a good-looking ball. Well, he took care of it defensively. Got to it easily, the keeper. Now, what's the keeper playing at? What a shocking pass, really.
As the stats show us, the visitors have had most of the play, but they aren't doing enough with it. They need to pass it quicker, play forward earlier and show more energy. Otherwise, they won't get back into this one.
Well, let's see if they can win the ball back and do something with it. And there's the feed into the box. And there goes the half-time whistle. It's Real Madrid. Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. Aris Seferovic. Perfect tackle. Well, another treat from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid facing Sevilla.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
He has teammates around him. Well, beating his opponent. He takes aim, and the post getting in the way. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
He's going forward well here. Played into the box. Well, not the best clearance. Danger averted for now. But a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Celta Vigo against Villarreal. Could be! And searching for his second, but the keeper equal to the task.
Well, he's looking really lively, isn't he? Every time he gets the ball, he looks a threat.
Corner kick played in. Oh, a goal! And every player's worst nightmare, because this will go down as an own goal.
Well, here it is again, and quite clearly that's an own goal. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Can he take advantage? Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Well, still an issue here. And in the end, no damage done. Fran Beltran. Well, foul play, says the referee. So a personnel change then. Able to get a body in the way. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. And a throw-in for Celta. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, they've been great defensively, as we know, but it was all about their front players today. Their movement, awareness of space and speed of thought was just too much for their opponents. They could have won this by a lot more.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. It's Sevilla, they take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Hello everyone, I don't mind admitting this is one of my favourite cities anywhere in the world. Seville, we're close to the centre at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It's Sevilla facing Real Madrid. Well, it looked promising, but the keeper taking command of the situation. And this is how Sevilla will line up. In goal, it's Marko Dimitrovic. Fernando plays with Ivan Rakitic in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Real Madrid too strong for their opponents in the last game as they won against Celta Vigo. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Yes, their 2-0 victory was fairly comfortable in the end. They certainly controlled most of the possession. Today will follow a similar pattern, and I expect them to win by the odd goal.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today and eventually break that record.
Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. Unable to keep the ball that time. Fernando. Plenty of support here. Can they take advantage? What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Lamela. Here's Fernando. Moving it forward. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And room now out on the flank. Well, far from the ideal pass.
Well, the stats don't lie. It's been very tense and an even battle so far, but neither side has played with enough quality to pose a real threat going forward, and that needs to change.
Well, let's find out if they can get out of their defensive posture here. Good tackle. And he's made headway. And they forge ahead. Top-notch defending, but the chance still there. Superb block, making sure nothing untoward happened. And that's going to bring the first half action. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Possession one. Ocampos. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Sevilla against Villarreal. He's in here. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Lamela. Got to it easily, the keeper. Superb effort to keep it in. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. So a personnel change then. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, managing to beat him. And the goal kick it'll be. Too much height on the shot. Well, this is the home of live football. I'm excited to have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Real Madrid.
Oh, Derek, what a chance this is.
Oh, yes! What a classy goal! And make no mistake, there aren't many in the game who would have the confidence to even try it.
Well, as you can see, they don't come much better than this. It's a goal of the highest quality. Wonderful piece of skill.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Perfect tackle. He has teammates around him. Delivered into the box. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. It's going to be a Sevilla ball. Time for a change then. Well, not hard to read that pass. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Can they hit on the break? Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. The delivery. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end. And the game begins. Our cameras on one man. What a fabulous start to the season for him. Does he have more goals in his future? Stay with us. Hello and welcome, and I must say the rain in Spain is falling mostly on Madrid. This is the scene here at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Osasuna.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Lovely ball over the top. And he clears it out of harm's way. Oh, foul play, says the referee. Real Madrid had a spring in their step last time out as they won against Sevilla. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, Derek, they're in a poor position at the moment. They need to play with far more urgency over the coming games. Otherwise, they're going to find this really difficult.
And a struggle to get it away properly. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, it's a constant struggle for them to get out of their own half. Ezequiel Avila. Or is it going to end up being productive for them? A disappointing end to the move. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. And a good take under duress there. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box and you can see why he scored so many goals.
Really inventive stuff from Real here. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Really good challenge. Space on the flank. Abel. No two ways about it. A wild, wild attempt.
Well, it's so hard to get this right, and he just couldn't adjust his body quickly enough. Well, there we have it. This has been a really poor game so far. The players need to pick up the tempo and be a lot braver with their passing and their movement. This can only get better.
Oh, surely! What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And that is that. Half-time here. Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Taking care of business defensively here. A high degree of difficulty with that sort of attempt.
Well, he's just mistimed it, hasn't he? Didn't catch it how he would have wanted, and well, that's the result.
Well, we have a mouth-watering tussle from La Liga coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be facing Mallorca.
Oh, look out, Derek, chance here.
Oh, his eyes lit up, thinking it was about to be the opener.
Well, just a lack of composure. He should score there.
I'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Oh, they have it again. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. That's not a bad ball. Well, this could be a chance for Real Madrid to jump ahead from a corner. Time for a change then. Delivering it. And there's an example of how to do it, dealing with a corner. Another La Liga treat in store for you soon on EA TV. It's Osasuna against Villarreal. Will he finish? Oh, he's blocked it! Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Oh, what an opportunity! Will he? And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Moy Gomez. And snuffing out the danger. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Has a go! Well, the keeper committed himself. And there's the delivery. And I think the threat has been averted. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Abel. Making progress. Well, let's see about the cross. Can he finish here? Well, the fans really want him to shoot. That's a good-looking ball. Placed into the danger zone. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Taking it away. Ruben Peña. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be... And so the drama...
Two giants of football going head-to-head today. The atmosphere is electric.
Hello everyone, great to be with you. We're broadcasting today from just to the northwest of Palma, from the Visit Mallorca Estadi. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Mallorca taking on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to...
A real opening now. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well. Well, it's a great chance here, and don't these fans know it?
Now sending it in. Well, not the best clearance. Excellent block. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Not to be in terms of the finish. Real Madrid certainly did enough in the last game against Osasuna. What do you expect to see this time, Stuart?
Yes, I thought it was a good 1-0 win in front of their own fans. Today I think we'll see them dominate the play, create good chances and win the game. Let's hope they play at their best.
A gift for any goalkeeper. Lovely ball over the top. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Losing possession. Really inventive stuff from Real here. They're using his body to good effect. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today and eventually break that record.
Opportunity in the wide area. And can he find someone at the far post? And saved by the keeper. So the corner played into the box. And the goalkeeper really exuding confidence. He's in with a chance. Well, trying the chip, but he got the execution all wrong.
Well, if he had the chance again, I think he'd choose another option. Not even close in the end. Well, there we have it. This has been a really poor game so far. The players need to pick up the tempo and be a lot braver with their passing and their movement. This can only get better.
No, high quality defending. Electing to cross into the centre. It comes to absolutely nothing. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. So half-time here, a very keenly contested. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, he's certainly not alone. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, this is the home of live football, and excited to have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Mallorca against Villarreal. He's protecting it well. This could be dangerous. They've got it now, what can they do? Asking a lot to score from there. Goalkeeper's ball. Battaglia. Effective challenge. In with a chance. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Well, this is the home of live football, and excited to have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Real Madrid against Atletico.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
And he's clear as lines. And they need to get tighter. Looking for the angle. And a very good challenge. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And space for them here on the flank. The delivery towards the back post. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. How can they nudge in front late on here? And a good-looking ball. Well, no wonder he's smiling. Didn't quite come off for him, though. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And given away. Kangin Lee. Abdullah. The quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And so there...